Hey, segment, kill me if I'm lying. P.I. This Mr. Southside Chronicle, 2300 Block Facts of Life Moment. Make sure you all like, subscribe, and share your comments. You heard me? And hit the bell. You heard me?
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Blazing on a memory. Ain't no place I'd rather be than with you. Wow, loving you. Well. What up, what up? Facts of Life Moments on this good Monday. On this good Monday, you understand me? July the 27th, you heard me? It's almost the first almost here. The first almost here. But I'm just wishing everybody they hope they got a grand rising, and I'm just here to talk on a couple of Facts of Life Moments issues that happened over the weekend in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, better known as Jigga City. You heard me? Get it right, get it right. Hashtag Louisiana. I'm good at it. I'm the one to give you the news. I'm the one to give you the blues. You understand me? What up? What up? 1, 2, 3, 4. Out the door. But I love Baton Rouge. Oh. Give me a bumble. Biatch. Yeah, man. For real, though. We want to lay up there and take out this moment of silence, though. You know, to send our condolence from Facts of Life Moments to the people family in that issue that happened at the hub. Where it used to be called the hub, and if people from Baton Rouge, Louisiana know, and you from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, you probably know where the hub is. It's located on Highland Road and Lee Drive, right there by the neighborhood Walmart. It have been a shooting over there yesterday morning. A pregnant woman was killed over there by some dude, and he have non-threatening life. You know, no matter of fact, you know, I done lost the word, excuse me, but you know, he gonna live. That bastard gonna live, you heard me? But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We don't know what happened, you know. It sound like, if I had to lay up there and give my comment on it, it sound like it was some domestic violence shit. You feel me? The video will be across the screen, you know. You will see more on what the BRPD had to say about it in reading, in the article, you know. But at the same time, you know, it just hurt my little soul to just be hearing when people just be taking lives for granted, you know, and be doing unnecessary shooting, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it was that bad? Was it that bad? You understand me? You know, you got these women killing, and you got these dudes killing, you heard me? Tubi got them going crazy, you heard me? Everybody won't be a gangster now, you heard? Everybody that thing now. But, you know, it's killed to be killed right here on the battlefield now. So, you know, but at the end of the day, man, whatever happened with that situation, man, that was just messed up, you know. We want to keep the family in prayer. I send my condolences, you know. I mean, I hate to hear that, you know what I mean? I hate to hear that, especially pregnant, you know. The child ain't even get a chance, you know. And 9 times out of 10, it probably wasn't even his baby. You heard me? Kill me if I'm lying, bitch. I'm in deep thought. But, yeah. But like I say, blazing on the memories. Man, it's Monday. You hear the birds. You can hear, you know, you just, you know, you got to wake up every morning enthusiasm about anything you do. You know what I mean? Whether you're doing good or bad, you know, say keep hope alive. Keep hope alive and keep doing your ditty vibe. You know, and like I say, I always accept constructive criticism, you feel me? I'm with that, you feel me? Because if it makes sense, you're going to know it's going to make sense, because I'm going to keep it right here, and I'm going to lock it in, and I'm going to lay up there and use it when I need to use it. But if it don't, that shit, I ain't in that shit like a man. I ain't in that shit. But you know what I'm saying, to all my loved ones, I'm glad. I hope you all laid up there and woke up this morning, and I hope the Lord's starting you on his way. No bad vibes. I hope you all have a wonderful and beautiful, blessed week. And another thing I came to talk about on this Facts of Life moment that happened over the weekend in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, was why we keep hitting these people with these cars. Come on, man. Why we keep hitting these people with these cars, man? Say, man, let me tell you a little story, man. Couple of months ago, man, that Baton Rouge, no, Jigga City, no, man. Y'all just laid up there and hit Preisha. Facts of Life moment, Preisha got hit on Plank Road. I was out there to witness that. I seen that shit. That shit happened right in front of my eyes. You understand me? That's why when I'm out there as citizens that like to go to work and go out and have you a good time after you done made that bag and you want to have you a good time, learn how to protect yourself and think for yourself, you know, and not try to and think for others, you know what I'm saying? Because it's real outside, man. People don't care. They will roll over, hit your ass, and keep going. They will hit your ass and keep going. I will repeat myself one more time. They will hit your ass and keep going. You know, and I'm saying that to say this here, you heard me? You're out there bad. For you people that's laying up there hitting people and you know it's a crowded area and you outside the club, especially around the club like Emotions and Plank Road, you know what I mean? It ain't no sidewalks right there for you to really walk on. So people gonna be in the street. People coming out there feeling good, they loaded, they feeling good, they trying to fuck us up, all kind of thing. You heard me? Come on, man. You know. Protect yourself, citizens of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, because look like the new get hit by a car challenge going on around here. And I'm not laughing because this shit is not funny. You feel me? Because I'm serious, you know. Protect yourself by any means necessary, because I'm going to let you know if I'm with a group of my peers, you know, and an incident happened like that, and I'm knowing they were just crossing the street, and that glizzy up top, something gonna follow that car. Something will follow that car. You understand me? You gonna stop. You heard me? But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Why I gotta be all that? Just protect yourself, man. You know what I mean? People, you can't go around just hitting people with cars, man, and think that shit cool because your ass up under the influence, man. That's why the people be serious on drinking and driving. And I get it. I get it. Because people should be able to lay up there and go out if they done worked all week, you know what I'm saying? The weekend, all they want to do is go party and have them a good time, man. They should be able to do what they do and allow them to lay up there and live their life, you know what I mean? You just can't come around this bitch just boo, thinking you in GA, baby. You know, thinking you in GA, baby. You thinking it's, Grant Out, baby. You thinking you in there, you know. But yeah, this is Mr. Southside Chronicles 2300 Block. Get that bag production. Facts of life moment. Pray for Baton Rouge. Pray for Louisiana. Pray for the world. Pray for your peers. You know what I'm saying? Tell somebody something good this week. You know, motivate somebody something good this week. Mind your fucking business this week. Don't talk about nobody this week. Don't say nothing negative toward nobody this week. You know what I'm saying? If your black ass or your white ass or your green ass or your yellow ass got something negative to say, just shut your fucking mouth and split some content. Kill me if I'm lying, bitch. And I hope everybody have a wonderful and blessed week. It's your one and only Facts of Life moment, Mr. Southside Chronicles. Yeah. And please forgive me, because you know I don't like to give out misinformation, but Pre-Isha was the one that was killed in a random shooting on Chippewa. Ladurica Stewart was the one that got hit 2 months ago on Plank Road.
Investigators claim Harris struck them with her car and drove off. They say one was seriously hurt, two had minor injuries, and one, Ladurica Stewart, died.
Baton Rouge police were called to Highland Apartments after reports of hearing shots fired. The woman died at the hospital, and the man is recovering from non-life-threatening injuries. The complex is called Elevate at Highland, but it was once known as the Hub. Now, even though it has a new name, that does not erase the past and the history. Last fall, District Attorney Hiller Moore spoke out after another shooting at the same address. He expressed frustration over the number of 911 calls tied to that same property.
Pre-COVID, we saw a lot of instances that were going on. We filed a notice at that point, and then they did take some action to rectify the problems, and we saw a decrease at that point. And then COVID hit, and things got out of hand all over.
Now, since then, the complex changed ownership and has a new name. Neighbors who we spoke to declined interviews, but said that they weren't surprised to hear of another shooting at the complex. For now, police are still investigating what led up to that deadly shooting.
This is Mr. Southside Chronicles 2300 Block. Get that back production. Facts of life moment. You already know what Yeah, man. Make sure you all there, like the video, hit the subscribe button, and keep it going, man. This is Mr. Southside Chronicles. This is Mr. Southside Chronicles 2300 Block. Get that back production. Facts of life moment.